Hey yo, what is happening guys? This is Blizzard Raptor and welcome to another episode of Assassin's Creed 2. This might be the end, the finale, the end of Ezio? No, I'm only kidding. It's not the end of Ezio by any means. He's the only assassin to survive 3 games. We're only just getting started. So we're cracking on. Lovely mansion, way to display your loyalty. Yeah, so the series is doing really well so far. As of the time of recording, there are 2 episodes on the channel with a third going up on this day of recording, and they've picked up the most views that my videos have had for a while, so thank you guys. I genuinely really appreciate everything that you guys have done.
The data stream is corrupted. Nope, scratch that. This says it's incomplete. It's the codex pages. It looks like Ezio had them all when this memory occurred.
Great. And how am I supposed to find them?
Hold on. It looks like Ezio has a map on it. He must have picked it up during one of the corrupted sequences. According to this, it'll show you the location of any missing codex pages.
So I'm gonna have to visit each location. Can I see the map? If I... Yeah, so it's not here. Hey, yes I can. That's brilliant. I was telling you guys something, wasn't I? I can't move in any closer to that one because I'm not there. Or that one. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to visit them all one at a time. Fantastic. Yeah, what was I talking about? This always happens to me. Too many thoughts go through my head at once. Too many things I want to talk about. Yes, the series so far. You guys have been really supportive. I'm very happy. It might not sound like much considering a lot of you probably watch a lot of really popular YouTubers, but the fact that the first episode of this has hit nearly 30 views, and usually my videos pick up 4 or 5 because I'm right at the beginning of my YouTube journey, like the very start. So I don't have a huge fan base, a lot of people watching, etc. I'm doing it the old-fashioned organic way, which is hoping that you guys will help me by word of mouth and liking what you see, and then hopefully you guys will, you know, you'll enjoy the content, you'll stick around for a few years, and the channel will grow. So to get nearly 30 views on a video when, you know, that's 6 times what I normally get, and I'm really happy with that. So thank you so much for all the support. Keep liking the videos that you watch. Keep subscribing to the channel. That's the other thing. Subscription numbers, you know, I've got 15 subscribers. I'm like, that to me is mind-blowing that 15 people would stick around to hear what I've got to say about games, you know, and not just about playing them, but about things that go into them and the background and the story, the history, the real stuff. It's just mind-boggling to me, so thank you for everything you've done so far, but please keep doing what you're doing. Don't know why these guys are attacking me. They obviously haven't seen my earlier videos where I kicked all their mates' butts. And again. And done. And where was I? Yes, so thank you guys. Keep liking, keep subscribing. It does mean a lot to me. I can't remember where I am, I can't remember where I've been. We're doing well so far this episode. don't remember the codex pages being as essential to the original. Maybe I just missed something. It must be Venice then. Must be Venice. Okay, fair enough. Venezia. And where can we go? Where will we start? A nice central location. We'll go here. I suspect that the missing codex page is going to be in the... It's going to be in the bit where I don't have all the viewpoints yet. Sure, I jumped on all the codex pages as I found them, but obviously there's one here that's eluded me. There it is. See, it is right next to one of the... Luckily we're not too far away. Once we've got this, that's us. I might as well grab the viewpoint while I'm at that side. There's no point in not. So I'll tell you a funny story. Well, not a funny story. Don't go expecting a massive anecdote. It's just something that I found amusing. An amusing little anecdote. I was playing Watch Dogs Legion earlier before this recording session started. And where is this bit? Oh, it's round. Is it round the corner? Round the corner? Must be round that way. Right, you come here. Yeah, so I was playing Watch Dogs Legion, which, if you don't know, is another Ubisoft franchise, Watch Dogs. The original was, in my opinion, very good. The sequels have been kind of derivative, but it is what it is. They have some unique elements, and I enjoy... I did not do what I meant to do there. So anyway, Watch Dogs Legion. And during Watch Dogs Legion, I found a mission where I had to synchronise a viewpoint. And I found that quite funny because it's the series generally don't cross over. Very, very few times have they all Ubisoft's franchises tend to be standalones. But I did genuinely find it quite funny that they bothered to... Give me a second. We'll just knife this guy quickly. Yes, so Watch Dogs Legion, let's get back to it. And I just I found myself chuckling at the in-jokes. The sort of... haha, very self-aware, very self-deprecating sort of humour that was, you know, poking fun at the fact that London's been taken over by Templars. I half expected them to send you to areas that would appear later in the Watch Dogs franchise, in the Assassin's Creed franchise. There is 2 segments that take you to London, and it's genuinely quite interesting. I thought they were going to take you there and sort of pick up the Assassin's Creed story in modern day London, but they didn't. I don't think they've went that far. You can get a recruit for your team in Watch Dogs, I think, that's an assassin. I think that's the whole point in it. But it's just nice to see a series sort of being able to have that, you know, let's bring in these guys. That might be quite... I'm dead. You guys saw the hay thing there at the same time as me. Oh well. Yeah, so no, I'm quite happy with the way things are going so far. Let's get... I might consider... Don't really want to play Watch Dogs. The first game, like I say, I really enjoyed it. But after that, it kind of just became a franchise to take advantage of in-game purchases. And I'm not down with that. I know Ubisoft have done it with Assassin's Creed as well, but I've managed to complete the games without having to resort to that. Let's go back to the villa. But yeah, that sort of loot box in-game purchase stuff is best left behind in the 2010s. I don't think we need to bring that forward with us. I don't think it needs... We don't need to be doing that. Call of Duty should take heed of that as well. I get that they have to make their money somewhere, but enough people buy games now. And Activision are going to get bought out shortly by... Microsoft anyway, so it's not like they need to make loads of money back. Let's get as many of these as we can. It means I'll have to go and re-equip the Altair's sword. I'll probably have enough once I go back to the mansion. Yeah, I've got the old Syrian sword. That should be most of the weapons bought now, if not all. Well, yeah, obviously not all. There's still the Conditori Warhammer, but... So through here... nice. We'll grab the Sword of Altair, equip it. There we go. Don't know why we have these extra weapons. I think these are something to do with DLC that was originally released for the game. Frederick the Great's hammer, the Mace of the Bull, Dark Oracle's bone dagger, Twin's rapier, or Bowsharp's blade. Probably all very good weapons. You can see the Conditori Warhammer should go there. This should be where all my small weapons go, so we'll get them sorted out. I'll just grab the money on the way in.
Leonardo. Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one! How exciting!
I've read most of these now as well. I know.
If I just substitute these letters,
I'm not going to bore you guys by making you read it, but some of the entries were really quite interesting. I'd forgotten how much you got to know Altair through his journal. Well, that's what the codex is, basically, through his journal. It's kind of like his guide to how the assassins should keep going. So, now we need Eagle Vision, and this is where we need to start puzzling. If you've ever done a jigsaw puzzle, you know it's always best to start with the edges. And then you've just got to work your way down from there. So this isn't joining up properly yet. That looks better. I like that. That's better there. I think that was fine as it was. That's better there. Sure about this? Like that, and then like that. And that looks... Does that not look like it's part of that? Oh no, there, the line makes sense there, yeah. Trying to see where I've potentially not done this right there. Wait a minute. There. So where does this one go? Like that. Something's still not quite right though, I think. You can see this as a world map, can't you? The island, British Isles are right in the top right hand corner of this one. There's Russia and Europe. Europe's mostly in this one. You've got Asia, as much as was known at the time, in here. Africa, South America, bits of North America. Obviously it's not as large as you're used to seeing because they don't know. Like, I'm surprised they know, they're aware of this size of the world. We're still in the Renaissance, remember, so the voyages to the New World haven't quite taken place yet. We're not colonising parts of the world. I say colonising, we're not aggressively stealing territory from other parts of the world yet. Is this the wrong way round? Yes, there we go.
Ezio!
It is time, Uncle. Let us finish what you and my father started all those years ago.
Indeed. Perhaps now we can finally make sense of this prophecy and put a stop to whatever it is the Spaniard is plotting.
We should start by locating the vault. The codex pages will lead us to it. Let's take a look.
Done it already.
Rodrigo Borgia, aka the Spaniard. A dark stain on human history, Rodrigo left a trail of blood a mile wide on his quest to unify Italy under the Templar banner. Anyone who opposed him ended up in little pieces inside a sack, or, if he was in a good mood, poisoned. Once he was crowned Pope, Rodrigo, or should I say Alexander VI, used his influence to wage war with any city that held out against the Templars. And then there were the rumoured X-rated atrocities. Hundreds of courtesans brought to the Vatican by the cartload, and the Pope's close friendship with his illegitimate daughter, Lucrezia. Oh yeah, and did I mention the killings never stopped? Throughout all his public debauchery, Rodrigo was quietly murdering his enemies behind the scenes, consolidating Templar power for the moment when they would seize control.
Historically, that's not wrong. Except, I mean, they've taken a lot of artistic license by talking about his rule in terms of the fictional association to the Templars for the purposes of the Assassin's Creed game. But if you take all that stuff out, that is actually an accurate history. The Borgia, or Alexander VI's reign as the Pope, reign, is that the right word? His papacy wasn't exactly Catholic. There was a period, this is going to get, I don't want to get caught up too much in history, just there was a period where the papacy was like the supreme seat of power, because if you could influence the Catholic Church, you could influence so many minds around Europe, and that to everyone was the world at the time. So there was a lot of times when the papacy wasn't a religious, the Pope wasn't a religious figure who had come in to be a devout Catholic and lead the spiritual in their faith. It was a seat of power for someone to come in and manipulate people. I don't want that to be offensive to the Catholic faith or anyone in it. It's a simple fact in history. There was even a time when there were two popes, the Avignon papacy, where the French monarchs got sick of the Pope in Italy interfering in domestic matters in countries by way of manipulating the faithful or having influence over the faithful. So they basically went and kidnapped the Pope and brought him to Avignon, where they could tell him what they needed him to say. And because the papacy didn't want anything to do with that, they held another selection and picked another Pope. So you had this ridiculous situation where there were legitimately two popes, both elected by the cardinals. It's just, there's a lot of daft stuff. Safe to say it's not like that now. I should be able to interact with this now.
a map of the entire world.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was something
There are lands
else.
shown here that do not exist.
Apparently they do exist. I imagine they've yet to be discovered. Or rediscovered.
How is this possible?
Perhaps the vault will hold the answer.
Do you see where it is then?
No. It can't be. The vault. It looks like the vault is in Roma. Then the Spaniard. This is why he became Pope.
Now I understand. It's not the vault alone he's gained access to, but the staff as well.
What stuff?
The Codex always spoke of 2 keys. 2 pieces of Eden needed to open the vault. One is the apple.
And the other is the staff. The papal staff is the second piece of Eden.
For years, no, decades, we've sought these answers.
And now, at last, we have them.
But so too could the Spaniard. And if he does, if he finds a way into the vault, its contents will make the apple seem a trifling thing.
I must go to Roma and find the vault. What of the rest of you?
We'll do what we do best. Cause some trouble in the city, giving you the freedom to conduct your search.
Just let me know when you are ready, Nipote.
Yeah, this is going to be the last episode. We're getting very near the end game now. And we're only 20 minutes into this episode, so I don't even think this is going to be as long. I'm not saying it's going to be a very short episode, but it'll probably be closer to the hour and a half than it will the two hours plus you guys have been getting.
Roma beckons, Ezio. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
Yeah, I mean, everything else I can do in my own time. Buy the rest of the weapons, get the paintings, etc, etc, etc. I'll tie up the platinum. It's just some daft wee trophies. It'd be quite nice to platinum one of my favourite games. I've gotten better at fully completing games recently. I think it's the channel, because you kind of have to see it through. This won't be the last time you see Rome either, spoiler. But for those of you who aren't familiar with the series Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, it takes place in and around Rome. Infiltrate the Sistine Chapel and assassinate Rodrigo Borgia, the Spaniard, Pope Alexander VI. So I'm literally going to assassinate the Pope. Oh! I was trying to jump onto the platform. Don't know why it wouldn't let me. And now the controls are being funky. Wait. Jump. Jump. There we go. Jump. Up. Up. Up again. I don't believe it would be this easy to infiltrate the Sistine Chapel. I don't know if the Swiss Guard are around at this point. Probably. Think they are. Oh. So we've got 1, 2, 3 potential threats here. I don't think I'm going to get away with doing this stealthily. Or 4 potential threats here. Bye. I don't know how I can build up notoriety when no one's going to know that he died, and if they seen me, I'd be getting my... I'd quite like to assassinate this captain. Yeah, I can't get up there to jump down on him. And there's a lever there to open one of those gates to get through. So the levels are becoming a little tighter now. The very final level is tighter than the rest of the game. It's more linear. There's less exploration here. Now this is going to reveal me when I do this. See. But for some reason I couldn't lock on there. Now I can. Should have stocked up on medicine, I wasn't thinking. I know I've got the large medicine pouch, but I didn't buy any at all in the last episode because I'd bought some before I started recording. So I've probably got like 4 or 5 vials, maybe. Sorry, I've got plenty of health. These guys are both weak enough now that I should be able to counter kill them. Yeah, I thought so. There we go. In fact, quickly loot these guys' bodies. See if I can get, yes, medicine and throwing knives. Excellent. Throwing knife this time, but at least I got medicine the first time. These guys are gonna see me. Yep, I do. Okay. Do I want to fight them here or down below? They might even forget about it. Nah, you know what? Let's... There we go, that'll do. It's 4. That's fine. That was what I was trying to do to them. But I can't.
What out of the way, we go down this week. There he is.
Bit quicker. And that'll do. I'm going to try and get some more medicine because I noticed that I actually have 2 vials there. So that'll be 3 now. I really want to go into the hardest part of the game with a handful of medicine. I'm underprepared. Kinda sucks. Should have maybe done a bit of shopping after all. Oh well. Let's get the door open. Here we go. Down again, Ezio. Let's go.
Another. Get him! No! No risky strikes. Wait for a good opening.
Trying to circle around behind me all the time. That's good AI. And you know the drill, we'll loot these guys. Especially now that I've found out I don't have a lot of medicine. And all my throwing knives back as well, which is pretty decent. Might need them. There we go. What are we like now? Ah, we've got 9 vials of medicine, 24 throwing knives. We're almost at the max for throwing knives. And where are we supposed to go? Up here? Yes.
Assassino! Assassino!
There! On him! Merda, he's getting up there! Eccolo! Get him!
Well, so far this is going really well. Oh, you know what?
Now! Your openings carefully, then. This one is your fool.
Get on his blind side! Keep him busy! Remember your training!
Right, go on! Carefully, men. This one is your fool.
Get on his blind side! Keep him busy!
Go on, real men. Flank him and keep him safe. Now, open carefully, man. This one is your fool.
Get on his blind side! Keep him busy!
Now maybe I can ride the horse the way I'm meant to. Don't understand why it was so difficult. Medicine again. I'll keep that coming. Yes. I'll do for now.
There! You are not going any... Ha! There! After him! Hurry! I think not.
Close the gate! Stop the intruder!
Think I can get under that? Yeah, I can.
Sir, after him!
Can't get past that one. Oh no, I can.
Away you're getting. He won't escape.
Yeah, well. Up, up, up.
Stop running! Your feet is seeing!
Nope. Nope.
Faster! Faster, merda! Ha-ha! Now you die! There! Get him away! There!
I'm gonna have to kill him. I thought I could get up there, but the game's being a cunt. Sorry, language.
Now, protect! Ora! Get on his blind side! Take him from behind!
That's fair. Much better at this. There's two of them now, though. One, two.
You'll have to take risks. Strike dead.
Order! Go! Careful, men. This one is no fool.
Forza now! With the capos all three. Pazienza, ragazzi!
Carefully, men. This one is a fool.
Take it now, battle with the capos all three. Pazienza, ragazzi!
Knew what I was doing.
Just like that night in Alba. Capito?
Oh. Split him in half.
Remember your Torah! Flank him and keep it simple.
Had to use some medicine, so we'll try and replenish. Smoke bomb, nice. Another smoke bomb. Can only carry 3 of them, so I'd better be getting something. Yeah, there we go, medicine. I think I can hold 15, so I'm probably close to that. I'll just leave it now after that one. Right. I'm going up here. Remain undetected. Ah, I see what it means. There's a lever I have to get to at this end of the hall. There's a guard there though. Might be able to use these guys. It says be undetected, it doesn't say don't kill anyone. Hey dudes. So that guard there is just doing a straight round. So all I need to do is pull this now and then move through that gate quickly.
That's close. What happened?
Credo in unum Deum Patrem omnipotentem, factorem celi et terrae, visibilium omnium et invisibilium. Et in unum Dominum Jesum Christum, Filium Dei unigenitum, et ex Patre natum ante omnia saecula, Deum de Deo, lumen de lumine, Deum verum de Deo vero. Genitum non factum consubstantiarem Patris, perquem omnia
It's not that easy, don't worry.
I thought I was beyond this. But I'm not. I've waited too long. Lost too much. Requiescat in pace, you bastard.
I don't think so. No! How is it you resist? I see. Kind of you to bring me the apple. Now give it here!
Vaya farti fottere.
Always the fighter, just like your father. Well, rejoice, my child, for you will see him again soon. You will give it to me.
As you wish.
Fascinating. An impressive power, this. But if you think it's going to save you, you've another thing coming.
In case you're wondering, the doubles that Ezio's made are him at different points in his life. You can see there's one there that is.
You cannot stop me.
This is pointless. I need to let them distract him.
A clever trick, but useless.
There we go.
You are right to fear me. How long do you think you can keep this up? You are right to fear me. A clever trick, but useless. No, you will not take this from me.
It's finished, Rodrigo. Lay down your arms, and I will make sure the end comes swiftly.
Really, Ezio? And would you give up so easily were it the other way around? Why don't we find out? At last. And now, to deal with you.
Dramatic, this, eh?
What is this place?
Open, damn you! Open!
It's over, Rodrigo. No more tricks. No more ancient artifacts. No more weapons. Let us see what you are made of, old man.
All right then. If that's how you want to play it.
What do you even want with the vault, Rodrigo?
Don't you know what lies within? Or do you mean to tell me the great and powerful assassins didn't figure it out?
Figure what out?
God. It's God that dwells within.
You expect me to believe that God lives beneath Il Vaticano?
A more logical location than a kingdom in a cloud, don't you think? Surrounded by singing angels and cherubim. Makes for a lovely image. But the truth is far more interesting.
Let's say I was to believe you. What do you think you'll do when you open that door?
I don't care. It's not approval I'm after. Just power.
And you think you'll give it up?
Whatever lies beyond that wall won't be able to resist the staff and apple. They were made for felling gods.
God is meant to be all-knowing, all-powerful. You think a couple of ancient relics can harm him?
You know nothing, boy. You take your image of the creators from an ancient book. A book, mind you, written by men.
You are the Pope, and yet you dismiss the central text of your faith?
Are you so naive? I became Pope because it gave me access. It gave me power. You think I believe a single goddamn word of that ridiculous book? It's all lies and superstition, just like every other religious tract written over the past 10,000 years. You can't! You can't! It's my destiny! Mine! I am the prophet!
You never were.
Get it over with, then.
No. Killing you won't bring my family back. I'm done. Nulla è reale. Tutto è lecito. Requiescat in pace.
It was waiting for one of the bloodline. My best bit. This will blow your tiny minds.
Greetings, Prophet. It is good you have come. Let us see it, to give thanks. We must speak.
Who are you?
Many names. When I died, it was Minerva. Before that, Merva and Mera. And on and on. The others, too. Juno, who was before called Uni. Jupiter, who was before called Tinia.
You are... gods.
No, not gods. We simply came before. Even when we walked the world, your kind struggled to understand our existence. We were more advanced in time. Your minds were not yet ready. Still not. Maybe never. No matter. You may not comprehend us, but you will comprehend our warning. You must.
None of what you are saying makes sense.
Our words are not meant for you.
What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
Enough. I do not wish to speak with you, but through you. You are the prophet. You've played your part. You anchor him, but please be silent, that we may commune. Listen. When we were still flesh and our home still whole, your kind betrayed us. We who made you. We who gave you life. We were strong, but you were many, and both of us craved war. So busy were we with earthly concerns, we failed to notice the heavens. And by the time we did, the world burned until naught remained but ash. It should have ended then and there. But we built you in our own image. We built you to survive. And so we did. Few were our numbers. Your kind and mine. It took sacrifice, strength, compassion. But we rebuilt. And as life returned to the world, we endeavored to ensure this tragedy would not be repeated. But now, we are dying, and time will work against us. Truth turned into myth and legend. What we built, misunderstood. Let my words preserve the message and make a record of our loss. But let my words also bring hope. You must find the other temples, built by those who knew to turn away from war. They worked to protect us, to save us from the fire. If you can find them, if their work can be saved, so too might this world. Be quick, for time grows short, and guard against the cross, for there are many who will stand in your way. It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
What the fuck?
Told you, blow your tiny minds. She was talking directly to Desmond there. So, that brings to an end Assassin's Creed 2 with Desmond's line, what the fuck. We will load in eventually, but while we're here I'll take a few minutes to quickly talk to you guys about that game. So Assassin's Creed 2 quickly became a bestseller. It established Ezio as a strong character with a lot more.
There's only about 10 minutes until I
Need
get...
all of my equipment ready to go before they do. Desmond!
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Sean, I need you and Rebecca to get everything in here packed up and loaded into the truck. You and I'll deal with the Templars.
What, they're here?
It was only a matter of time before they discovered us.
Oh,
to be honest,
right,
I'm
okay.
surprised it took them as long as it did.
Let's go.
Right. I thought this was post-credits. I didn't realise this was introduced during the credits. Okay, fair enough.
So, what's the plan? We ditch this place and then what?
There's another safe house. We've got company. The truck's just up ahead.
Mr. Miles, this is an unexpectedly pleasant turn of events. And here I thought I'd have to waste more men on you. Kind of you to save me the trouble.
What do you want, Vidic?
For you to come home. We miss you terribly. There's still so much work for us to do together.
It's not happening, Warren.
You continue to disappoint in every conceivable way, Miss Stillman. I saved your life once, do you remember? And this is how you repay me?
You saved me so you could keep experimenting on people, destroying their lives. And for what?
This tired argument again. As I recall, you were there, at my side, every step of the way. Their blood is on your hands just as much as mine.
You need to stop him.
I'm on it.
Here's one. It's good fun playing Desmond. You can see he's picked up some of Ezio's class. Yep, there we go. Couldn't get the timing for that guy.
Uh-oh, Doc. Looks like it's just you and me now.
Enjoy your victory, Mr. Miles. Temporary as it is.
Desmond, we have to go!
There you are! Come on! Help Lucy into the van! Hurry, Desmond, we need to go!
You'll have your turn, Desmond. Warren's gonna get what he deserves. I promise.
So what now? Where are we headed?
There's a cabin up north. We should be safe there. At least for a little while. I have to analyze those tapes from your session. Figure out what's happening.
And then what?
Here we go. I've got you all hooked up. Got a long drive ahead of us. Figured you might want to play around with the Animus on the way.
Alright, but I got some questions first. I mean, what the hell was that in the vault?
What you saw proves everything I was afraid of. The Templars aren't our biggest threat. Not by a long shot.
So what, the sun is? What's it gonna do? Cook the Earth?
I doubt it, but I don't know. There's been some speculation that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. A sufficiently strong flare could flip the poles and cause a geomagnetic reversal. It's all theoretical, but if it happens, the planet could become geologically unstable. Very unstable.
It's meant to be the stuff of pseudoscience, but clearly something catastrophic happened to the people of the first civilization. And that woman, what was her name? Minerva, was it? She seemed to think we were due for a second round.
So either way, we're fucked.
I don't know yet. We'll keep reviewing the tapes. And you can keep digging through your memories. Maybe there's more to discover.
Alright. Guess I better get started.
might be safe now. So I was saying, yeah, Assassin's Creed 2 establishes Ezio as a strong character. You get to know more about him, more than you did about Altair. What we know about Altair we found out through this game, so it's like they retconned some of them. Altair was kind of like, although he had a story, there was a bit blank. Player could put their own personality on him. We know he was arrogant, we know he was punished for it, we know he eventually rose to the rank of mentor, uncovering the conspiracy, the Pieces of Eden. He couldn't understand the Pieces of Eden, but left enough clues for descendants of his to figure out. Ezio, as a descendant of him, takes 22 years to fully realise that the game he's involved in is much bigger than just Assassins v Templars. The Pieces of Eden mean something different, and he understands their significance towards the end. It's why he's desperate to keep the apple out of the Templars' hands. Now we know there's a threat. A message is left for Desmond in the future. So Minerva breaks the fourth wall and talks to you as the player. She was looking directly at you. Although her message, she mentions Desmond, and so within the context of the game, she's looking past Ezio and talking to Desmond. The message is for you, the player, that there's more going on in the Assassin's Creed series than just Assassins v Templars. Templars seeking to impose control because they know that there will never be, mankind's never going to reach a point in their philosophy where they will be completely in control and everything will be peace and harmony. By the Templars' view, we're not made like that, so the Templars are going to impose a new world order that will impose some kind of order on our chaotic nature, and the Assassins believe we should have freedom of choice. Every choice should be open. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. If we make a mistake, so be it. It was our mistake through our own choice. But beyond this, we've got this global catastrophe coming up now. And so when Minerva looks at the screen and talks to you, she's telling you that in these games, the ultimate thing that we're trying to achieve is we're trying to piece together enough about the message Minerva's left us and the precursor race has left us. How do we stop the world from ending? So it was a really nice feed into a series from that point on. So we're gonna pick up the next. I've got all the Assassin's Creed games, so this isn't going to take long at all. I'll probably start recording tomorrow. I've got Brotherhood. I've obviously got the Ezio collection, so we'll be playing Brotherhood through. Same idea. I'm not going to be doing all of the side stuff. I'll be doing enough to get the best equipment to see me through to the end of the game. It's a totally different game, and we'll discuss that when we start playing it. Pardon me. Then we've got Assassin's Creed Revelations. Same thing. We'll be playing through that to get to the end of Ezio's story. After that, we've got the next main numbered entry in the series, which is Assassin's Creed 3. So you get comfortable with Ezio, watch the series through, enjoy it, and then in the next game, we're not changing over characters. We're going to be picking straight up with Ezio. He's achieved his mission. He's defeated the Templars. He's figured out what the Pieces of Eden were. He's found out he was the prophet, and now he's got more questions than answers. The message wasn't for him. He doesn't know what to do. It's not for him. It needs to be brought back to something he can understand. So he understands the Assassins v the Templars. So he needs that to be his path. He needs to understand what his next step is, and right now he's very confused. Minerva had no answers for him. He doesn't know what the significance is of all the technology he's seen. He doesn't know what it means for him, if anything. He doesn't understand if he was meant to do something more. He's now stuck. He's at the end of his revenge journey. He's not given up the robes of the assassin. He understands it's for life, but what does he do now? He's defeated the Templars in Italy. He's beaten the head Templar, who had taken over as head of the church for the power, the prestige and the control it gave him, and for access to the vault. Where does he go from here now? So that's what we're going to find out in Brotherhood, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this, because this has been amazing for me to play it through on the channel. I thoroughly enjoyed all of the Assassin's Creed games, and I like something that I'm going to talk about as we go through the series is how Assassin's Creed is really good at taking lessons or inspiration from what it's already done. So the guys at Ubisoft are really good at taking things that work and innovating them within the series. So Brotherhood, as you'll see, is a completely different game in a sense. It's still one assassin, it's still one location, but it's very much its own game. It's not just Assassin's Creed 2 with a bit better combat mechanics and free running and a shiny new area. There's more to it than that. So I can't wait to share that with you guys, and especially to get through the original series up to Syndicate. It'd be nice to explore that with you and show you all the differences in where Ubisoft have innovated, where they've created this amazing franchise that lets you interact with history in a different way, lets you live in it. Even although they're fictitious settings, even although they're fictitious stories, they're set in a real time where real things matter to real people. So, for example, the Mad Monk Savonarola and the Bonfire of the Vanities, the Papacy of Alexander VI. You know, we've seen these in Assassin's Creed 2. We've got more coming, more real historical events within this fictitious setting. So I'm really keen to talk to you guys about that, and we can play through these together. And I really hope you guys get as much fun out of this as I am having. So yeah, I'm just really buzzing about the future of both my channel and of this series. We've got the next entry coming out probably next year. All we know is that it's called Assassin's Creed Mirage. We know that it's going to be a next-gen title, but back to this style of Assassin's Creed. We know that the main character has already featured in the series, and we'll talk about him when we get to his game. That's going to be a while away, but we'll talk about him. The Assassin's Creed game reveal, I believe, is on the 9th of September. I'll confirm that and put it up on my socials. But it's at an Ubisoft event. I think it's called Assassin's Creed Forward, so you guys should watch it anyway. Google it to see when the reveal is. Rumours around the game suggest that because it's being set in the Middle East again, in Baghdad, that the assets are going to be reused to make a remaster of Assassin's Creed, the original Assassin's Creed. So not Assassin's Creed 1, because it was never called Assassin's Creed 1, the original Assassin's Creed with Altair. And if that's the case, that'd be brilliant. It means I would be able to put the complete series up on my channel. So I'd be able to go back and do 1, and you guys would be able to watch 1 through one through to Mirage, because I'll get it done by then. So I'm hoping you guys are excited for the future of this series. I hope you guys are buzzing about the future content that's coming to the channel. If you could like the videos that you're watching, keep letting me know that you guys are enjoying the content. I'll keep getting it out there. Subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers, the more I can do this, the more content you guys will get, the more fun we'll have together. And feel free to leave a comment or to chat to me on my socials. I love talking about gaming. You know, if you're into video games, let's be friends. And yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. and I will see you in the next part. Goodbye from me, goodbye from Ezio for now. Take care.